Welcome back to the Flashing Badger podcast. Thank you for joining us. My name is Gordon. I'm joined, as usual, by
Fitz, Mike,
Wegs.
This week we are playing episode 3 of Star Wars, the role-playing game. We're playing a scenario called Tango Squad by Kirby Gaiman. Thanks, Kirby, for giving us permission to play it. Let's cue the music.
Flashing Badger, Flashing Badger, alright. Flashing Badger.
Welcome back. As I said, this is episode 3. So if you haven't listened to the previous 2, jump back and have a listen now. When we last left our intrepid team of infiltrators and spies, Monty, the Mon Cal, played by Mike, had just faked being drunk, maybe faked,
Oh yeah, I think I'm actually a bit tipsy, my character.
and had poured a giant fishbowl of drink over their contact that they were due to meet, Ottoman Dagian, forcing him to take off to the bathrooms from the grand ball event at the hotel, being followed by a suspicious-looking or a very guarded-looking Imperial security branch officer. Meanwhile, Fitz, as Ahktar, the seductive Twi'lek, I think is probably not unfair to say,
I think that's fairly accurate.
actively flirting with one of the other ISB lieutenants to keep him distracted. Meanwhile, Wegs, as Glitch Draino,
One of the all-time greats.
I wish I could do my commercials again knowing that name.
horrendous, just horrendous stuff. Thankfully, he doesn't get paid for this, so it's fine. So as Glitch Draino was acting dressed as a security man and was pretending to escort Monty out after his little drink incident, so those two have reconvened. Ahktar, talk to me about what you see now in front of you. They've just headed off into the bathroom, your contact here, and he sort of warned you off a bit just before you left, I think.
Yeah, he seemed quite scared. Something like he basically telling me that they're watching him too close. He can't change it now. But I'm sort of sitting here thinking, guys, that this is probably the most away with the least amount of security or coverage he's going to have for possibly the rest of the night. This might be our opportunity.
I'd like to think a casino won't have cameras in the bathroom.
Ahktar, you think that's their best chance of getting them alone?
I think so. What do you reckon, Glitch?
Yep.
Do you mind if I call you Draino?
Yeah, I think we need to strike now. I know he's a bit cautious, a bit hesitant, but we need to. Our situation's not going to get any better than this.
I mean, I don't recall, like, once we've got the plans, we can get out of there. I don't think we had to get them surreptitiously. I think we just had to get them, didn't we?
Well, yeah, but if we can not get our contact murdered in the meantime, I think that would be preferable.
I mean,
I've been outvoted immediately 2-1.
I think you'd prefer to survive the mission, though. There's quite a lot of...
No,
Imperial
I'm
forces
going to
there.
survive the mission. I don't know about you lot.
Fair call. But if you can get Ottoman into a quiet corner somewhere, we can all reconvene. Maybe under the pretense, you and me, Mon, we can go over there under the pretense of apologising and promising to, pay for the dry cleaning for his suit.
That's not bad, because I was going to get back into my overalls as a technician or workman, but yeah, I like that.
I reckon-
Then
I
I
reckon we try
drunkenly
and-
go in to apologise.
Yeah. And then we can use that as the cover story for getting the data that we need to.
Did the security guy go into the toilet with him?
Yeah, so they've disappeared into the big sort of toilet. It's not an individual room. It's like a big complex.
Why don't you try that? You
don't
go in there and try and apologise and make a big scene again, and maybe you come running in after you go, he got away from me.
Unless I go over there under the guise of saying I'm here to facilitate him transferring you some Imperial credits to pay for the dry cleaning or whatever.
I start staggering in to the bathroom and sort of suction cup my way off the walls as the whole place seems to be spinning a little for me. And I enter into the main bathroom area.
So as you open that door there, you can see there's a line, it's the classic marble line. There's mirrors all along one wall, and the other opposite wall is all sort of cubicles. And you can see a couple of the cubicle doors are open, and there's the multi-function space toilet with 18 different attachments and configurations for all kinds of different biologies, I suppose.
3 seashells.
The 3 seashells are on the
nice.
thing. Yep. Only idiots don't know how to use them.
And then people go, canonically, Demolition Universe is in Star Wars Universe.
Yeah, Sly Stallone is an existence in Star Wars.
Yes.
And I know Fitz can do a great Sly Stallone. That's brilliant. That's him speaking Wookiee.
Yes, because it also fits as a creature. Oh, can I call creatures?
It's a bit much. So you and looking in, you can see that this Imperial Security Bureau lieutenant there in his dress whites, and he's like sort of quite a heavy build. He's got his dress hat on, and he's a little bit like, you can see his uniform's got kind of it's a little bit greyed around the edges, and it's not quite as good as it is. But you can see as soon as you walk in, he's doing this sort of really sharp. His eyes are on you straight away, and you can see him kind of assessing you up and down.
I don't want to apologize for what I did out there.
That was.
And I'm like, arms out to the side.
So that was
like covering the ground to him really quick. And I'm like, I'm really sorry about what I did.
Yeah, if I could put the subtitle track on for a second, that I'd really like to apologise for what I did out there in
Even if
his
he's trying to
Mon Cal
stop
voice.
me from getting closer on that classic drunken of like, I'm just going to come closer. I just want to tell you how sorry I am. It's not representative of how I usually conduct myself. And I've got my arms out. I'm like trying to help pat him down.
This is towards just the Imperial, because you can't see Ottoman at the moment. You presume he must be in one of the shut cubicles.
Oh, perfect. Okay, this is towards the Imperial officer then.
All right, you get a bit closer to him. Roll.
Before I roll that, can I tell you what happens during my apologetic moves?
Well, I'll tell you.
I have some credits, and just made some Imperial credits that I know will be able to pay for the cleaning and the dry cleaning. And I reach one hand into my tuxedo jacket, and then with the other hand, my claws and suction cups perform a fist. And I go, what does? And just try and lay one perfectly across his chin.
All right, I think.
Can I just, if you close your hand with suction cups,
I'll never be able to open it again.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime decision.
I need to punch him so hard that it pops it back open.
So I think we've established that the ruse was okay when you were outside the bathroom last week. I think we got that. So I think he's probably pretty convinced you're drunk. Yeah. So I'm willing to say you get within punch range.
Who's to say I'm not?
Well, and he's maybe taken a sort of half step back. Now, Glitch, are you in the room as well?
Yeah. I've followed very closely behind, and I'm making a fairly feeble attempt. No, sir. Now we mustn't get too close to the Imperials.
It's like I've given you the slip just that little bit.
You're doing like a fairly limp hand on your shoulder and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
As I was explaining, I need you out in the car.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. No, you can't. I know your heart's in the right place, but you can't. And then,
And then you go, goon him.
So do you have a specific like unarmed combat skill?
I have martial arts.
Martial arts.
yes.
So roll the dice for me and let me know how this is going to shake out.
Excellent. It starts with a 14 plus 2 is 16. I'm going to spend a character point to add an extra die.
So just to remind the people at home, it uses a dice difficulty range system. They add up all the dice they roll. Sort of very easy is 1 to 5, moderate is 11 to 15, very difficult is 21 to 30, and 31 plus is like once in a lifetime Luke Skywalker Death Star trench kind of stuff. So what do you at the moment? 14? 16?
16.
Okay, and he's bought one more dice using his character point. Let's see how this goes.
Plus 2, 18.
Roll a damage dice.
Punch damage, 2d6.
Roll this one.
7.
Okay, it's a very good success. So I'm going to say this lands absolutely square on his glass jaw, and he's completely caught off.
Oh, God.
He's
standing there in the
completely
toilet.
caught off guard.
he's got the crap job of the night. I've got to watch this bloke. I've got to go to the dunny with him.
Can my night get any worse?
Can my night get any worse? And this
I don't
drunk-
want your Imperial credits, buddy. Just give me some
drunk fish guy. I imagine your breath is horrible. You got the shots, the fish, and you're like, mate.
And just that sheer confusion as the punch is landing. I'm like, why? What did I do?
So he does the
Psycho crap.
he does the classic like Star Wars, like the legs wobble, and he just like just folds it like Indiana Jones taking a punch, just as the proper fall down.
If this takes him out of the fight, can he just fall as clothing to the ground like a Slade General?
He punched him into atoms. No, I think he's knocked out. He's completely insensible, but he sure enough he collapses back.
I can't put his uniform on, so I'm just going to have to drag him into a cubicle.
I love it.
As much as I want to put the uniform on and walk
In the
out
meantime,
with
you've got
it.
to get the attention of.
I'm going over to speak to Ottoman.
Well, while this is happening, Glitch, what are you doing? Are you doing that? Are you looking? Are you keeping watch on the door? Or are you helping lift the body?
I've been like sort of under the proviso of trying to keep this drunken calamari under control. I've been scoping the bathroom, making sure we're not being watched, making sure the coast is clear, so that when you swing this haymaker and knock this Imperial officer out, it hasn't ruined our.
Were you
our
expecting
cover.
it, or were you caught by surprise?
No, completely caught by surprise. I was sort of thinking it would be a lot more subtle than that, but I'm
One Punch
pleasantly-
Monty.
Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised at the way it's gone. And so I think even Otherman might be a bit surprised. He might be sort of positioned by a sink and then look over and go, what the hell just happened?
I think he's in a cubicle with the door shut. Just
He's wondering who got
what
punched.
the heck is happening out there.
That poor crap
He's
man.
slowly pulled his legs up so he's sitting on the toilet bowl so you can't see him, but it's the only locked cubicle.
Yeah, so I've made pretty quick, I've gained a pretty quick understanding of which cubicle Dagon's in. So I sort of go over, Dagon, where your contacts? Sorry, not where your contacts, like where your contacts. like we are your contacts.
Your glasses make you look old. Put your contacts in.
You keep missing the bowl. Where are your contacts?
So you do the slight knock on the door, and from the other side you hear,
Occupado.
you hear, hello.
God, just pick a free one.
Dagon, the data, now.
The what?
You heard me, old man.
It's not that old.
It's
That's a bit rude.
It's a bit too unnecessary. Sorry,
Yeah,
Dagon. It's been a long night. I've been hanging around with this Mon Calamari all night. It's doing my head in.
Well, look, I'm perfectly happy to sign autographs when they come out. Yes, I'll
We got your
just give me a-
message. We got your message in the data core.
And quickly the door pulls inwards, and he's like instantly right with you. He's like, "You should have said, good man, fantastic. I'm glad you understood." He said, "They've been watching me all night. Where did my tail go?"
He's occupado.
And so he sees, he can just see, wanting, like dragging his body. He's like,
Finally, I get to use my Allen keys because I drag him into a cubicle, close it, and then switch it to occupied.
they're brilliant.
He's been in there for weeks.
And the gaps above and below the doors are only those ones with like the 3-inch gaps. So
Yes.
people like to slide trays of food to him.
It's a casino, so it never shuts. So people just think
Yes.
that's constantly occupied.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he turns
cleaners
into like
just work around it.
he ends up being like Sean in Everyone's John.
yeah.
Oh, so
Don't
we,
tell us the backstory of this man.
So
we cut to his home planet.
It's such a beautiful home planet too.
Yeah.
The
And look-
wheat.
There's just fields of wheat, and his family's there, and they live a humble life. He's the first one that got to go to the Imperial Academy and go off-world. And, they've always been so proud of him. And he joined up, like so many do, for a way to get out of his humdrum life. But while at the Academy, he discovered, deep in his heart, the true hatred he held for non-humans. The filth that he believed were contaminating the universe. We
loved this man for a minute.
He has had nothing but contempt since then for all the good species of the galaxy.
I feel better he's going to starve to death.
There
in
has to
a
be ups and
cubicle.
downs, and it goes back to the family, and the little kid's like, "Mama, I think the Bantha's gonna have a calf this year."
But then it cuts to dinner time, and they're saluting the picture of Emperor Palpatine and high-fiving when they see 70,000 rebels were killed today. I know they're like, so they're terrible people.
Did you kill Rebel Scum today?
It's like, I did. I brought you many fingers.
And in the background is a crude drawing by the child stuck with a magnet on the fridge. of Dad.
Alderaan being exploded.
And the guy in the foreground with an arrow being like, "Daddy," and he's got his hand on a red button.
On the launch button. And there's a picture
And a
of
woman crying.
picture of the Death Star, and it's like indestructible, unsinkable.
I get it.
This is a year before Alderaan happens, but the kid's got foresight. He's prescient. It's fine.
He's laying there in his bed at night and he looks up in the sky and that's my daddy up there. He's looking at the stars and he falls asleep on his little racist pillow. Happy in the knowledge that daddy's out there.
It's got to
killing
be a
them.
Death Star pillow.
Oh, yeah.
We're all beanbag in the corner, which
Oh, yeah.
has come from the gift shop on the Death Star.
Yeah.
You can get
yeah.
them anywhere they charge 20% more
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
Death Star.
Doesn't matter. It's special
Outrageous.
because it came from there.
But I get tokens every month I need to spend.
And he's got the collector cards for the engineers and designers for the Death Star, and there's 23,000 of them to collect. It's the biggest
that's
album
so
you've ever seen.
cool.
You only get 6 stickers in a packet.
They all look the same. They're all having the exact same
Just-
pose, and the
White
same
guys,
uniform.
White guys with mustaches.
Yeah.
It's when you leave the same character on the character creator, but just cycle through the hair and mustache options. That's it. That's all of them.
He's just missing 2 of the black helmet guys with that do the.
Yeah. And they all look perfect. We didn't pay for that sound effect. Fitz did that with his mouth. Amazing. Brilliant. So anyway, he was a terrible person, and I'm glad he's going to die in there.
Die in the toilet, like so many
Yeah.
rock and roll stars.
As you're thinking that, Jack Black walks in. He's like, whoa, knocked out, dude.
And then he hits the hairdryer and spins it so it's facing up and does like the
blows
hand up.
his beard.
You got knocked out!
And blowing his hair back. But he doesn't use the toilet, doesn't use the sink, and he just walks back out. It's the only reason
And then he does
went
the
in.
the click finger guns at the two of you and walks
But
out.
really, close, he gets right up like he's about to hit you. He's yeah.
No, he's just touching. Yeah. Jack Black, call us if you want to be a guest star. We all like you here. We love you. You're the only celebrity who hasn't been impugned. Like everyone else, we've insulted and defamed. Well, we've defamed them.
Yeah.
Don't tell our legal team.
Just gonna say.
That's not an admission of guilt.
Okay, so you have an unconscious. So he says to you, look, the data, you need to find QG4.
Let me get my
QG4.
pen.
QG4.
What do you need to find QG for?
He's like, I can't wait for Ahktar to be able to not understand this direction.
I love that I've written down the letter Q, the letter G, and the number 4, and he'll be like, no, Q as in QU. And then
Yeah,
he'll be like,
G as in GIU and 4 FOR. Idiot.
he'll be like, that's a city.
Do you not know your own capital city of Mon Cal, you fool? You need to go and find QG4. He's down on the base levels, down in the hangars. I've put the drive into his storage compartment. You must get it and get out. It's the only copy. The Imperials can't be allowed to recapture it. Now, Ahktar, you're outside the
I'm
bathroom.
kind of watching the door, making sure no one comes in. I'll let Jack Black in because, it's Jack. It's Jack Black.
Don't even budge. He just gets straight through and just stop the next person.
Yeah, he comes on and he's like, hey, sexy lady. And then he just kicks the door in and walks in.
Woo!
And just walks in. And I'm like,
And the next person's like, can I go in? You're like, no. Like, you let that guy in. That's Jack Black.
You come back when you're Jack Black, I'll let you in.
And not in those shoes.
I'm like, are you the bouncer for the toilet?
So as you're doing this, you now see, you look over at your mate, Till, who is there with the Commodore and things, and they're still sort of cleaning up. And obviously Moff Rugo is there, and he's this sort of big, imposing kind of, he looks a bit like the Kingpin from Daredevil, like he's got that real solid, like, strongman build, a bit of the Bane build, but he's got the smooth shaved head, and everyone around him is deferent to him, and you can always see. And you can see one of the Till with sort of hand to the ear and holding up a little comlink, and they're looking around. And as he's doing this, you can see a phalanx of 4 stormtroopers come walking in through one of the opposite doors and start making their way through the crowd, slowly sort of pushing through people.
And I relay this message to the guys that, hurry up, guys. They're coming.
Who's they?
Stormtroopers.
Oh, they're not going to hit anything.
I say, stormtroopers are coming. Let's get out of here. Let's go find QG4.
I presume they've relayed to you that QG4 is the guy. You heard it on your
Yeah, I heard
thing,
it,
I'm
of
sure.
course. Yeah.
Brilliant. Before you leave, is there anything you can do? You can shut this guy in the cubicle or anything? Is there anything you want?
I might take the little hand soap, the fancy one from in this bathroom.
Good idea.
Is there anything on the Imperial agent that we can sort of go
I'm going to pat him down.
have a quick look through his pockets, see if there's anything
Oh, his
worthwhile.
swipe card would be all right.
His swipe card would go for a lot on the black market, if nothing else.
Might have the keys to his, I don't know what that's for.
Space
So when he's
Space
missing
Mazda.
in days' time, they'll still be like, well, he was fine because he was still scanning stuff later. He left in a
He's gone off world.
The coronial inquest will be real weird.
So you search his pockets and you find, sure enough, his ID card and like his code cylinder, which is still obviously live and active.
Yep.
You find,
on a key ring that says, love you, daddy.
yeah,
Number one, Dad.
Can I
With a
take
little-
his-
with a little stick figure of him stomping an alien.
Yeah.
Love you,
In the
Dad.
head.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Can I take his comlink?
Sure.
Oh, you can listen
That's
out
that
for...
little lipstick-looking thing they talk into, right?
So he's got a small pistol holster on his hip. He's got his ID card. He's got little rank badges. Apart from that, the rest of it's just uniform. Which parts are you taking?
I'll take the swipe card ID to hopefully get through some doors and the comms receiver.
Sure. Leaving the gun?
I'll take his... Because I presume I've sort of been mostly decorative security up to this point, more like, kind of order and
Would it be what you're wearing, his gun? Would someone be like, hey, that's a Luger.
That's a pretty nice gun for a lowly security guard. Oh, yeah, maybe.
Because we've already got guns.
Yeah.
We could just flush his gun,
You
put
do
it in
have-
the urinal, and then it's too awkward to pick up.
You do have they're tiny little, very close range guns. This is a decent.
You know what? To be honest,
Yeah, this
there's
is a-
stormtroopers coming. I'll take the gun, just tuck it down the back of my pants. and-
Try it in your backpack
yeah,
or down your pants.
down the back
Like
of the
that
pants. might be.
they're on the comms going, Benny, where are you? And you go, Benny, I'm okay.
No, I do. I do have a name for him. His name was. If you want to know the name of
Yeah, go.
the family you just widowed, his name's Kezi Elnan.
That's not
Oh,
a
not
memorable name.
Kezzy. Oh,
Yeah, poor old Kez.
Wait, so first name is Kezi.
Kezi
And surname?
Elnan.
Elnan.
Yeah.
What is that, Dutch?
Spelled L-N.
So pistol down the back of the trousers, and you making your way out now.
Yep.
Yep.
So as you make your way out, you can see this detachment of stormtrooper that's sort of moving through, and they're kind of pushing people in the crowd aside, moving aside dignitaries and things, and they're making their way around. And you can hear the comlink. It's all encrypted chatter, but you can hear this just like constant, like searching sector 2-1, team in sector 3-1. Repeat, we have infiltrators loose in the facility.
How do they know?
I want to know what sector I'm in so I can say that sector's clear.
How do they know?
Sector
there's
12
in-
was fine.
Nothing going on here.
I think your mate Till might have been slightly more canny than you anticipated.
You got like he's never seen a honey pot before.
He's not an idiot. You don't grow a mustache like that while being
You
a
know
fool.
who is an idiot? Me. I'm kind of tipsy. You got to get me out of here.
They did have the same, a maintenance man come up to them who was then suddenly a dignitary. Who was,
Yes.
you were an employee and now you're a VIP guest. And
Yeah, true.
You never did before.
But these are Imperials. Us Twi'leks probably all look the same to them.
Well, I mean that's probably true. And he's a terrible person. I don't want to point out that we at the Flashing Badger podcast, I don't want to get political, but we are firmly against the Imperium.
Absolutely.
We're big
Hang
fans.
on. No, the Imperium.
Do you know who our sponsor is this week?
This brought to you by the Galactic Empire,
And cookie
bringing
wookies.
order and dignity to all species.
Sign up today.
Thank you again for staying up late with us here at Channel 412. That was the latest odds on the big race this weekend from Bookie That's a Wookie, and remember to get as many of your friends to gamble on pod racing as well, because what's the point in watching if you aren't going to place a bet? But now, Dave is on the other side of the studio taking a look at a self-defense class like no other. Dave?
Thanks. Have you always known you could transform into a Jedi if you wanted to? Well, with today's offer of 3 VHS tapes for only $299.99 credits, you can transform from a Keto to Ahsoka in minutes. Why be a Skywalker named Rey when you can learn the dark arts of the Kumite? Order within 5 minutes and receive the special offer of, at your own incredible cost, you can fly to Mon Cal and sit down for a meal at Admiral Snack Bar Seafood Hut with the Grand Master himself, Sensei Sith Gal.
Now, Dave, that offer sounds too good to be true. How are results guaranteed?
Now, that's a great question, Phil. And by using the patented teaching formula of VHS grainy tape delivery, students can unlock the raw power of the Force. And you know it works because there's a no refund policy, because you're not going to need it. So call today, and back to you in the studio.
Flashing Badger.
So we're hoofing it.
Okay.
Yep.
Only
I
one
think
of us has hooves.
suction cups. We're suction cupping it.
You hear me pick up the pace. But because I've been running on carpet, I get all the fluff stuck on my
Oh,
sections.
yeah.
You.
It's good because that actually means when you get onto the marble bit,
won't make
you're
as much
polishing
noise.
it up. Oh.
You could probably slide.
You're running. Where are you making your way to?
I think from here, we're on... Is this casino?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we head down, I know that there's the observation levels below us, which was then below down to maintenance, where we started off.
Yep.
And I saw signs for hangar, which was down below again, and that's where our little red Corvette Virgin class ship is hopefully waiting for us.
None of that was right, but that's... look, if you do remember the briefing, the ship was parked on the ocean floor.
Yeah.
A short distance from where you were.
And that'll be outside the hangar or something, right? Or in the hangar?
Yeah, the hangar sits sort of on the ocean bottom.
So when the ships are in the air and in the sea, that's where I get a little confused.
It makes
There's a beautiful moment for there's always a bigger fish coming up here.
it depends how your dice rolls go.
Yeah, true.
All right, so you make your way down to the hangar and you get in the lift and the lift responds without any problem.
It's because I used his swipe card.
Nicely.
It's nice to know that won't leave a trail. That won't come back later.
I was about to say, can't I just use Gavin's or whatever it is?
He gets in so much trouble.
He gets executed.
Gavin, is it? Or
Gavin.
should I say Rebel Scum? He's like, wait, what?
Just as the elevator door closes, well, you suddenly press the hanger button, just the elevator door closes, you see Till, who's been frantic looking around the room, look up and lock eyes
Uh-oh.
with Ahktar. And he gives you the big Imperial, halt! And you see him start running towards the lift with the stormtroopers in fire.
You did that. Let me get the doors. Let me get the doors. Like, I'll open it and you're pressing
Yeah.
close.
And just to get past, I'm like, I just blow him the very, very patronising. Shetty.
Which was your favorite game in the casino? Because you just got played.
Terrible. This is why we have an external dialogue consultant to make sure none of this stuff gets through. So the lifts run, and it seems like they just go, forever. They run for hours and hours, and you go to one of the it's seconds, but it feels like a long time to you. And it goes down to one of the lower maintenance levels, not the staff area of the maintenance levels where you were before, but right deep into the bowels, and opens out into this big warehouse area that's connected up to the hangars. Outside, you see multiple ASP droids walking around, which are these sort of 5 foot tall, bipedal, chrome looking robots that are big, like very slow and incredibly stupid. These are not, you don't get dialogue with them, you get affirmative or negative responses. And there's a whole bunch of them moving around on the floor. And you can see human workers coming and going as well. Most of the population here is cargo crates and deliveries in and out and washing hampers and all that being carried around by these droids. What do you want to do now?
As we're in the lift going down and it's just been silent and we're thinking to ourselves, then you're like, I should have said the line, sorry, the house always wins. It's too late now.
But do it in the Mon voice. Is there something you can hack a man to stop the lifts or something?
I was going to suggest that.
The droids.
Oh, nah.
Now, I want to put a point of order here, because in the Star Wars universe, droids are basically sentient.
Yeah.
It'd be like,
But I didn't mean as in like take over a droid, but if you could give them a basic command of, we need all this cargo in the lift.
Yeah.
oh, okay,
And-
look, I was going to say it's a bit, hacking a droid is a bit like sort of mind controlling. It's a bit ugly when they seem to
tricking a
have
droid.
Yeah, but
consciousness.
giving them a task of...
They love tasks.
Okay.
Yeah, so they have to they have to load up all of the big, clunky, awkward, heavy cargo into the lift that's actually bigger than the lift. So every time they try and fit it in, it's over the doorway and the doors can't shut, so the lift can't go back up to collect.
And into
till.
all the other vessels. And so, like, someone eventually gets down and they're like, after them, and they get into a craft and, like, it's full of boxes.
All this Louis
So
Vuitton
many.
luggage.
So many ingredients for a flaming Mary.
Has a fish thrown up in here?
You make your way in, and there's all these droids that are now moving around, and it's like you've put in a priority task in order to move boxes. And of course, they're very slow, and they're kind of, a few of them are moving your way. So if that's your primary plan to stop the lift, I'm not convinced it's going to happen in time before the lift whisks off.
If only someone could jam the doors open with a telescopic ladder.
Oh, yes.
But I don't lock it properly, and the
Oh,
doors
it just
just close. And we see it behind us go back up with it open.
Dunk, 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 just get
Can I
stuck at the
jam
top.
it with the middle ladder?
Yeah, I love that. I think it's great.
And I don't need to use a droid, but can I also turn a droid on its side and jam the ladder? So it's like, stop.
Sure. You lay it down and he goes, negative. Negative.
And like the dodo, all the little droids come up to see what's wrong. Are you needing assistance? Are you needing... But they're not really helping. They're just kind of banging in.
Negative.
And they
They're
just
like
start,
lemmings. They're all going down the shaft one after another.
I will help you. I will help you.
So far be it from me to point out what you're supposed to do here, but you are looking for a specific droid. I'm not sure if you've forgotten that.
Oh, we forgot that.
So lucky you told us.
Before you just run
I was
off
about to
without
get
having
it.
completed
I
the
was
mission.
about to get in a ship and fly away.
We get back to base, and they're like, and you have the droid thing for us. We're like,
Yeah, so
I smell like spew.
I've clearly been out on the town. You're wearing
God.
different clothes.
Now,
You killed the guy.
We're looking
God.
for QG4.
QG4.
I look at one of the droids. Does it have an imprint, insignia, sprayed marking, branding?
Is there some sort of terminal
Well,
you could hack or something to locate droids?
There's
in the
presumably some sort of registry that I can filter through and
His
go, right,
LEDs
where's...
change color.
Yep. Oh, in fact, I'm going to spend
Your preparation
my
point.
preparation point.
Okay, so if you haven't forgotten from the previous episodes, or haven't remembered rather, this is a point that lets you sort of retcon something into existence from back in the briefing or some piece of equipment. Wegs, tell me what Glitch is doing with this prep point.
As we were making our escape, I logged into the casino-wide droid comms terminal, and I've arranged for QG4 to meet us down in the hangar bay. So he's ready to go. We can just get straight down there, grab the data, and get moving.
Your prep in advance was that you were accessing the droid registry,
Yep.
as you magically knew that droids were going to be relevant later, or
No, this was as we were making our escape. So the preparation point has only been going back 15 minutes. It's not a. It's not a.
it's a bold strategy.
Let's see if it pays off.
We're coming close to the end of the episode. I'll allow it.
Thank God. Thank God.
Sure.
Get away with so much at the end.
Yeah, those preparation points. The more of them you have, the more you win. So, sure, if you've pressed the call, that's going to call
Yeah.
QG4 over to the door. But unfortunately, you've also given that priority order to move crates towards the door. So you see 11 identical droids from different parts of the warehouse slowly making their way in your direction.
QG4? How's that data transfer going, buddy?
They all go affirmative.
So you can run up and check the first one if you'd like, and see. He's going to have a physical like data storage for you. He's not going to Bluetooth
Okay,
it to you or anything. It's going to need to be. He'll hand you a physical hard drive, or have stored on him a physical hard drive, or a space drive. So if you want to search the nearest, you can run up to the nearest droid and try and search him if you like, and have a look.
I get the feeling that will be just. I'm going to have to search however many droids are hanging around
Did
in
you
the
just
area.
blow your preparation point when you could have
Well, hang on.
willed anything into existence and you didn't give us the answer?
I bring a backpack nuke with me, and we're going to blow up the building.
No, I did. To be fair, I did say that I'd sent QG4 to meet us specifically in the hangar bay.
Yeah, but I mean, you also sent an order that all the droids had to move cargo, so they're all coming that way. That's my problem.
Oh,
Well, your problem, really.
QG4 droids, like,
Yeah,
you know
they're
how
all-
R2D2 looks a specific way?
Unfortunately, it's like having a dozen identical R2D2s, and
Right.
one of them will be the right one, and one of them will
Alright.
be his brother.
But QG4 would be an individual name.
yeah,
All right. Well,
Yeah,
we
but
can
it's
just
not-
ask them if they're going to respond in
Sure.
the affirmative. Let's
Okay.
just keep asking them until we get
Yeah,
through.
Calling for QG4.
Yeah.
so you want to run up to the first one and ask him?
Yep.
Roll 2 dice for me.
5. Can I spend a dice and
No.
and,
What would
spend
you
a
like to
character point?
ask him?
Where is QG4?
Negative.
All right, I'm on to the next one.
Okay, so a couple of minutes go by, or a minute goes by.
There's got to be a
Would
better
you like
way.
me to roll
Yes,
another
please.
2 dice?
Are we running
Okay, 9.
What would you like to ask him?
How are you today?
Negative. Could have been him. You never know.
Yeah, that's it.
No, where is QG4? Clearly.
Negative.
Are these only answer? Can these droids only
yes,
answer
no.
negative or positive?
Affirmative.
Affirmative. So it has to be a yes or no answer.
Negative.
You're not asking.
I think we need to go back to a tech solution to
I
this.
don't think this is going to work out all that well.
I've got it. Security systems, vital down here. It's the hangar area. Is there a data terminal on the wall that will be used to identify and direct the drones?
Yeah.
I would like to use that system. Dippity-dippity-dip on the wall.
Yep.
And with drone search, key identifier, I put in QG4.
like an Amazon warehouse. I
Yeah.
would think.
It'll give you the bay and
Yeah.
shelf reference number, you think? Sure.
Well, I do like the LED settings, and I say make QG4 red and the rest blue.
Sure. I mean, he doesn't have LED, he doesn't
get-
have
and get
LEDs on him, but
As if.
And get express shipping.
that's all right. Roll the dice.
4D plus 1. 12.
You going to add any more to that? Or are you happy?
Yeah, you know what? You give me that look. You bought one out of me. Well done. 12 plus 6.
You log in and you press the button that makes all the droids power down. Except you deselect QG4 just so you do it. And every droid in view goes, except for one of them that just stands up and is still lifting its crate and going, negative. Negative. As he walks along.
And I'm still leaning over a depowered droid, just going, Tell me which one is
Tell me who
QG4.
you work for.
Where is she?
Now, it's important before you move on.
Yep.
Now that we know which droid it is, I want to turn all the other droids back on to resume their distraction work.
Let's grab him first.
Yeah. Can we get the data?
go into a bundle.
So you go up to the droid and you very quickly realize, Glitch, with your technical skill, that whatever data is in this droid must be either hard-coded into it or must be physically, attached inside his chassis somewhere. Mm-hmm. This does not seem to you like an on-site recovery job.
Hey, QG4, do you like to travel and meet new people?
Negative.
Is he getting carried?
Negative.
And it's shot way out, like 50 meters away. Negative.
Yeah, I get the feeling me and Mon are going to have to drag him, like grab under the armpit each and just start walking towards our escape pod.
So your exit route involves going through the mag shield onto the ocean floor and making your way across the ocean floor to your ship.
Yeah,
Now, near the mag shield, there's a big rack of lockers of, the proper high-pressure suits. That seems like your way out.
Are there other ships in this hangar?
There's cargo, like automated cargo ships and things, yeah.
But
Are you going to make me go get the ship and come back?
Go for a swim. Go on, Squid Boy.
That's racist.
so is there a way like
can't swim.
to dock in this hangar? Like, could he do that?
Remember, the big issue was your ship was powered down offshore because of to avoid detection and presumably some of the automated defenses that are around.
You might have to go for a swim, or we're going to have to put these helmets on, these deep sea pressure things ourselves.
Can't wait to take back a soaking wet droid whose data's been corrupted because we've got it wet.
The droid will be fine.
Okay, done.
All right.
Let's suit up.
You know
It'll be
what?
quicker.
You could fit him in a diving suit if you wanted.
Yeah, I do.
It's vaguely
Might be
human
safest,
shaped.
I do want.
Please tell me there's a Twi'lek helmet for my Lecky.
They're one size fits all. One size fits none.
We put 4 suits on, the 3 of us in the droid.
Whoa. Steady on there, cowboy. So as you start making your way, this droid is heavy. You start walking your way towards it's like 50 meters to the thing, and about 100 meters behind you, the further lift shaft, the door opens up, and just about 150 meters away, you can just make out the sort of movement of what looks like a bunch of white armor. Just as
No.
They're not going to hit anything.
Oh, no.
just as a blaster bolt lances straight through the middle of you. I cannot believe that we just rolled here. Anyway, Mike, I'm going to get you to roll me a strength roll.
12.
Okay, so 3 damage. So you get a glancing blow as this bolt cuts straight through the middle of the group and somehow just clips you across the shoulder. Just gives you a bit of a scorch. Doesn't seriously injure you.
Does it smell really good?
Smells like calamari. So you'll
Glitch and I all of a sudden go, oh, good go for
So that you'll see a box in your
take
character
your
sheet
shit.
there. If you tick stunned, that's going to show us you're going to lose a dice in every activity that you do for 2 whole rounds. That's only a very short time, but
Which is a shame because I got a cool idea.
then you can still do it. You're just going to lose dice. Macho Man, ahead of this weekend's pod race on Tatooine.
Tattoo cream! Yeah, they Tatooine rises to the top. Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah.
Macho Man, Wednesday night saw Sebulba regain the Intercontinental Belt of...
Bulba is nothing but a spineless little weasel, a tiny little man incapable of holding a candle to the Macho Man, because I'm not a fine dining table setting that needs a candle.
Candle? Okay, Macho Man, what's your take on the small slave child taking a run at earning his freedom on the biggest stage?
Macho Man is a slave only to the unbridled success. So my message to the commissioner is don't try and bridle the true champion. And if he wants to throw a kid in a race with men, then the same thing is going to happen to him that happened to Stone Cold Steve during the Boom to Eve. Tell Junior to watch out for Macho Man in the Dodge Ram.
Macho Man, look, that's all we have time for today, but I'm sure there is a small contingent somewhere that are rooting for you this weekend. Back to you in the studio, Brock.
Fashion Badger.
Glitch?
That high-powered Imperial officer's pistol that I took off old mate we left in the toilet, forget his name, I apologise.
Yep.
Can I send some rounds downrange to suppress the stormtroopers and discourage them?
Is this aimed fire or is this just a slow
No,
them
this
down?
is just to scare them, just to hold them up.
Okay, I might sound effects by Mike. I might get you to roll those. Still, you've got 4 dice in blaster. Still roll those for me and let's just see how effective this is at slowing them down.
3 5s and a 3, so in total,
Someone work that out.
18.
No way to know. 18. Excellent. Okay, so you instantly throw back a volley of blaster bolts from this high-powered pistol, like you say, and you see the stormtroopers dive to the sides and scatter into cover behind boxes, and their fire suddenly drops right off. No longer are they spraying blaster bolts at you, but it's the occasional sort of blind round at 100-meter range coming over the top of the crates.
One of your rounds hits a control panel and a door lowers from the roof and gonks one in the head.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
But just enough to inconvenience you and not actually hurt him. Well, I was going to say, if you want to play with the doors, we can play with the doors, but I'm not sure you're going to like how it turns out. So there are the series of, there's the big pressure doors, like I said to you before, that are existing in the hangar bay.
Ooh. Don't flood these men.
They're stormtroopers.
They're stormtroopers.
Yeah, they're stormtroopers. They know what they signed up for.
So
I'm busy sending plasma shots down range.
You've probably got about 30 meters now to the mag lock and the underwater suits.
Into the comms lipstick receiver, I press and I say, "You idiots, stop firing! They have the asset with them. You'll damage it. Hold your fire."
Oh, nice.
Are you saying it in that voice?
Like a,
Oh yeah, I'm not going to put on my crab voice.
It turns out you actually speak perfectly unaccented.
All right, I'm going to do it in this moment, and you're like, "God damn."
Perception roll for me?
I got technical. I guess perception.
Technical sounds like a stretch.
I'll
Let's roll
switch in for
perception.
14 makes 15.
Oh, and there was a 6 on your exploding die there as well. So.
Yeah. Oh, makes 21.
Woof. Probably shouldn't say woof on the podcast. Unprofessional. Bit unprofessional. Sorry, everyone. 21 is an amazing roll. That's like incredibly difficult. So that's the level that we're talking about. Just to give you some things, that's like convincing Imperial generals that you belong there. If that was a con roll, so that's an incredibly good roll. So instantly the fire stops, and you see one of the stormtroopers sort of stand up and wave an arm. Sorry.
Do the wave back, knock on the helmet, you know.
Yeah, like their comms are down.
Yeah, the comms are down.
Right. So you're slowly dragging this poor robot, who's still the whole time, every step is negative. He's sort of pleading. He's looking at the airlock.
Yeah.
Negative.
One of the other droids, not one of these particular droids, but a higher class of droid or whatever, is like, QG4, no!
Oh my, salt water, his only natural enemy.
And then as he touches the first bit of water, we just corrupted
You
everything.
drag him through a puddle and he instantly bursts into flames.
I reckon we flood the. We've got our suits on.
let's
Hold
Ahktar
on
does have
tight.
some bloodlust against the Imperial. She's
Yeah.
a fairly ruthless character. All right, so you get towards you're pretty much at the suits now, and now the fire's dropped to nothing. They're still they're slowly walking towards you, but they certainly don't seem in a hurry anymore. They sort of seem to think that they're just gradually corralling you and there's no way out.
All right, well, let's suit up and get out of there.
Yep. Throwing the suits on.
Are we suited up?
Are
Do you
are
need
you
to
suiting up the robot?
Yes.
Are you
Yeah.
suiting up?
Yes.
Do you
Okay.
need to suit up?
I'm allowed to suit up. It might even be cold and unpleasant. Let me wear a suit.
I respect your people's culture and I respect your right to choose, most importantly.
But I'm having some trouble with these suction cups getting my suit on.
you put them on the faceplate of the visor, and you're like,
I'm going to leave my hands on it.
okay. So you start making your way. As soon as you step through, you feel this like thrum and snap as soon as you make your way through the magnetic sort of airlock there. And instantly, you can feel as you're in the diaphragm space between the two mag fields, you feel the sort of the weight rapidly increase on you. It's like a pressurization effect. And then, boop, and your suit auto-stabilizing, your head explodes. Like that guy in Total Recall. Boom. No, you step through and you feel that sort of, you feel a slight pressure, and then your suit, some active system compensates, and you walk out and you're absolutely fine. It's walking like normal, just in slow-mo.
Are we underwater?
You're underwater. You're a long way underwater.
Are you going to open
I was thinking, like,
again?
I make sure that I'm the last one through the door. Mm-hmm. And on the way out, I turn off the light.
Is that, as in you just turn off the mag shield?
Yeah.
Oh, God. There's got to be one of those lift-up buttons. Double safety.
So you don't lean on it when you're cleaning.
You lift up, you have to turn two keys
I'm just
at the
worried,
same
though,
time.
actually, if I do that, will it push us back into
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I was going to say the suction just drags you back.
We go back up the elevator shaft.
You see,
Spit out in the casino.
You see me, Glitch sees me go to do it and goes,
That's not going to work how you think it works.
I think this is
Ahktar, no!
this is Star Wars. Star Wars rules of physics are very different. I'm pretty happy if you want there to be a flood button.
Yeah, this is a movie. People can argue about whether that would work or not in their reviews, but right now it works.
Okay, well, fine. If it's not a physics discussion, let me make it a moral discussion. Just as you're about to press the button, you realise it's bring your kid to work day. And all the stormtroopers have got kids in little armour with them. And the elevator doors open and Jack Black walks out. And he's like, under the water.
And you just see Ahktar like repeatedly slamming the
Jack
button.
Black's like, how to hang up in the hangar.
I hated Orange County.
Nobody, I apologise for that on this podcast.
No,
I won't have that talk.
That's not true. I loved Orange County. So,
Are you hitting the death button?
well, I don't, yeah.
He hesitated for a second there, but Mike was just nodding enthusiastically.
The guy that helped us,
Yeah.
he's in there.
Traitor.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to flood. I think it's just going to flood
the
floor.
hangar.
I don't think it's going to flood the whole
Yeah, it's
casino.
going to flood the hangar.
You're not going to kill 20,000 people, are you?
That's what I was gonna say.
This isn't that kind of show.
I jammed the elevator open.
Maybe the water would slowly
there's
rise.
Yeah,
And
that
then
is-
like people would get like wet ankles and they'd go, hey, we should go
At the
upstairs.
worst, it creates chaos, which helps our escape.
It'll
Yeah,
be
actually,
like
yes.
the Poseidon adventure where all the famous celebrities will still be alive. So
Yeah.
as people go
Thank
through to
God.
rescue them,
Yeah.
they keep bumping into guest stars. It's like Jack Black's in one room and Babs is in another room.
Babs.
You call her that.
Babs.
After your legal team settled with us on a first name
We already
basis.
had The Rock in his Explorer outfit. We could have just kept that.
Darth
Yeah,
Streisand.
She's now an 80% owner of this podcast, so be nice.
And she approves of that.
You make your way slowly, and as you get across the seabed a bit, one of you, who's got the keys for the ship?
So hang on, I did that, right?
You press the death button?
Yeah.
And we killed Mothra Wilson.
the mag shield- the mag
I didn't
shield.
tell you guys I was doing it, and I just went to do it. You turned around and saw me do it, and then you locked eyes with me, and I was like, very happy.
You just see this instant rush of water through there. You see all these big cargo containers. You see the ships that were there waiting to get loaded get thrown against the sidewalls of the hangar bays, and you see this. You don't even see the stormtroopers; they're still 50 meters away. But you
There's a
see
big
the
fish
crates.
that was going to get us, but it gets sucked in now
It
instead.
was doing. It was like one of those anglerfish, and it did the rah, and just as that went,
Seeing as we're playing with physics, surely the air that got pushed out pushes us forward.
Yeah, that's how that
Out
works.
into the
Yeah,
ocean.
Yeah.
It's like when you jump and an explosion carries you. Instead
Yeah.
of crushing your lungs, it just carries you closer to your
Carries us
objective.
closest to our ship.
Yeah.
And we land
Ah!
daintily
Just
in the
front of
running
it.
pose.
Running pose. Yeah, one of you has the keys. That's what I was thinking. It's pretty dark out there, so you have to keep pressing it so the lights flash.
Amongst all the other rebel ships that are hiding in the dark. Oh, this is out.
70 rebel ships. Everyone in there was a rebel agent. Every single person.
What are these three idiots doing?
All right, so you get your way into the ship there, and sure enough, you power up and you take off.
Start, you son of a bitch, start.
It does the Millennium Falcon. And you hit the panel overhead that starts.
You get that look like you look down at the control panel and realised you left the parking lights on that whole time. We've been in there 2 days.
Hi, I'm George Lucas. Star Wars has become old, stale, and irrelevant. That's why I sold it to Kathleen Kennedy for $4 billion. I'd like to introduce you to my new sci-fi franchise, the Flashing Badger Extended Podcast Universe. Meet our new characters. First, we have Gordon. He's kind of like the new Palpatine. He's all powerful, but freaky and weird. A real control freak, twisted after years of narcissism and power games. See, it's like poetry. It rhymes. Then we have Mike. You remember Han Solo? We'll take Han. Remove all of the charisma, the wit, the ability, style, competency, and the sex appeal. And there we have it. That's Mike. He's the key to all of this because he's a funnier character than we've ever seen in the movies. Now, for Fitz, all of the weird alien noises from my Star Wars saga pale in comparison to the weird shit that comes out of Fitz's mouth. He's the special effects we used to make him appear so lifelike were just a tool, though a special effect without a story is honestly a pretty boring thing. And then the worst of all is Wegs. The furious impotence and the juvenile angst of a young Anakin Skywalker meets the bitter resentment of an aging Darth Vader. At least Wegs is incredibly cool, handsome, and charismatic. Anyway, so these four guys, they sit around in a basement and they talk bantha poodoo and they play games. That's it, really. The Flashing Badger Extended Podcast Universe. Sign up today.
Flashing Badger.
So you make your way back, and after half a day in hyperspace, you get back to your secret headquarters aboard.
Vengeful Spirit?
No, the Thoughtful Madman is the ship you're on.
That was close.
What'd you call it?
The Vengeful Spirit. That's
Same thing.
That's a 40k ship, yeah.
So you make your way back to your rebel base, your secret rebel base. It's on Yavin.
Oh, don't.
The Empire don't know yet. And you get back into the briefing room, and General Rhetoric is in there, and he's like, well, the tech boys tell me you've brought back the information. They're downloading it now. We weren't really sure what it was. Our source had told us. He just said it was some engineering diagrams. It seems it's some kind of thermal exhaust port shielding technology. And with this, the Empire's not going to know we've got a way to penetrate the exhaust ports. I'm not sure if that'll come in useful at any point in the future.
File it.
Yeah, we'll file it. Delete it. It's of no value. He says, no, file it away. He goes, I'm sure this will expose some very plot important weakness in a future piece of super technology. He's like, great work. I never had a moment's doubt that you three could do it. And I want to say, Monty, amazing work by you, playing drunk. Very impressed with that. We got the review from the HoloCam download. Margaret does need you to talk to her about the petty cash situation. And Ahktar, I notice you refrain from murdering anyone until the moment you murdered an entire floor of hangar workers, most of whom were there against their will. But, well done. And Glitch, your continued commitment to the complete control of every Imperial system you encounter is quite impressive, and your rolling really made it quite difficult to put meaningful obstacles in your way. So, well done, all of you. And there's like a medal ceremony where you walk down and everyone's lined up and they give a medal to Glitch, and they give a medal to Ahktar, and then they just kind of look at Monty.
And my medal gets given to QG4.
It goes on the robot.
He's still following you around, all rusty, and starfish are falling out of his bits and stuff, and he's like...
And then we get the classic, Star Wars fade where it goes, and this just a starfield, and the credits come up, and it says, written by Kirby Gaiman and Star Wars Tango Squad.
I'd like to go a bit dark, though.
Oh, God.
I mean, you just murdered a whole bunch
of
indentured
I
workers.
didn't get to use my
your
classic
retcon
glass
point.
retcon point thing. And as you're giving me this wonderful speech and congratulations about not killing anyone or do anything like that, we cut to a bit of a flashback scene where we're kitting up for this job. And there I am getting my listening device and bug. And I'm flirting with the equipment issue guy, our relevant Q, and going, so you sure you can't pack this bug device bit with some sort of thermal detonator or some sort of hot napalm-like plasma and all that. And I convince him that we can. And as you're giving me that wonderful speech about not killing anyone and all that, I go, of course, Shetty. You as the boss man, I would always listen to you. And as I walk off slyly, you see me flick open a little button, click it, and we cut back to the hotel room where I planted my bug.
Wait, we cut back to the hotel room where room service is in cleaning it.
No.
Till left 3 weeks ago.
Your room is almost ready, Mr. Black. Skibbity bop bop.
You know, Off Damon. Oh, no, sorry, not him. Moff Rugio
Yep.
is in there with Colonel Horn.
Yep.
And they're furious and they're screaming and yelling, how could that rebel scum get in there?
thumping the
and all
table.
that. And all that. Twill, they're looking at him. All the high ranks are in there. They've even called Jack Black in though. So we've got him in. Perhaps he can entertain
Not
you and all
Jables.
that. And then you see the little light flicker on the bug.
I want to
set
make
off.
it clear that Jack Black is there against his will.
Yes, he is.
He's not a collaborator with these people.
Yeah.
He is there against his will.
And the room explodes.
Okay, well, it did get dark. I mean, thanks for
Or
that.
very bright.
Well, yeah.
And then
for a very
They
short
killed
period of time.
Imperial scum.
Yeah. Well, like I suppose that seems like an in-character use of your preparation point. I appreciate that. I thought you were going to say I'm getting a giant amount of poison and just I've poisoned every single drink here. Every drink tray that's come past, I've just been poisoning them all. So there's all of a sudden 70 unexpected deaths at this event. But no, that was grim. Thank you. So thanks very much for playing. This has been Star Wars: The Role-Playing Game. Wegs, any highlights for you? Any favourite moments?
The constant references to how delicious Monty was starting to become every time he got burned, or starting to imagine him in a pot of boiling water and just going, this could work out for us.
Yeah, I kind of pictured it was like those old cartoons where they get hungry and they picture
Yeah,
the
they
human
do
as
all
like a
that.
drumstick.
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
suddenly
yeah.
became a lobster bisque or crab roll.
Nothing personal, Monty, just, we were hungry.
And Glitch, I maintain, is a terrible name, and I hate it. But thank you. He was an interesting character. Fitz, actor, I really enjoyed. I think she was great.
She based on a French resistance type, full of just murderous intent. But I did enjoy.
We got a character voice out of you this
That
week.
was amazing.
Yes,
Actually,
this is my this French accent. This was
oh, it was French.
Well, it started out as a French, but then it was just
Yeah.
general that side of Europe.
It went very, very sort of pan-European, but it's Star Wars. It's fun. You were from the planet that talks like that.
What planet was I from? Who knows?
I think
Put it there.
Twi'leks are from Ryloth.
Not Riley.
No. Oh, God, there's a tie-in. Call of Cthulhu Star Wars Edition next time. Yeah, I think so, but someone will correct me in the comments.
Yes.
And while they're there, they can do an in-universe review.
Monty?
One Punch Monty.
Actually, yeah.
And the punch being the giant bowl of alcohol that you had.
Yes. One bowl of punch Monty. I think the only act of violence in the entire episode, and it was 100% success. Brilliant. Anyway, thank you very much, all of you, for playing. As I said, we just played Star Wars, the role-playing game. This is the D6 version. As I said, if you want to play this, the rules are actually really simple and really lovely, and there's a really great version of the rules called the Star Wars Revised Expanded Updated Edition. It's by Womp Press. If you search for that, you'll find it somewhere. It's completely free. It's great. This scenario is by, as I said, a shout out again, Kirby Gaiman. Thank you very much. I found this on Reddit and I reached out to him and he couldn't have been more pleased and more excited to share his scenario with us. So thank you very much. Star Wars Tango Squad is the name. You can find it if you Google that or look him up on Reddit. Best thing for us is if you leave us an in-universe review. They're our favourites. Leave us a normal review if you want, if you can't be bothered. But in-universe reviews, if you're Jack Black's booking agent who didn't realise what kind of event it was when you booked him for it and now haven't heard from him for a few weeks, cool. Get on there, leave us a review. If you were just serving drinks at the party or your husband worked in the hangar just offloading crates and you haven't heard from him in a while, maybe leave us a review. If you want to just put out a missing persons flyer for someone that Fitz has unceremoniously killed, that would be great. Hey everyone, Gordon here. Sorry, I forgot to mention Kirby Gaiman, the creator of this excellent scenario, is actually one of the founders and organisers of Game Itoba. It's Winnipeg's tabletop gaming convention, 3-day con that runs January the 23rd to the 25th, 2026. If you happen to be in the Manitoba area, go along. If the convention is half as good as Kirby's modules are, it's going to be fantastic fun. We would love to be there one year.
I'm Mike, and I'm going to I don't even need to tell you much about the Discord. You've made it to the end of episode 3, and I've been spruiking all series about how wonderful our Discord is. You've made it this far. You're obviously enjoying part of it, so come hang out with us. There's a link in the podcast or video description for you to be able to join our Discord and be a part of the family.
If you like the goofy, stupid humor, check out the Flashing Badger painting channel on YouTube. It is not just for painting and fun. It is for fun and painting in that order. Next time, we are going to play an entirely new RPG. Might put up on the Discord and see what people want to play. That's
And see if they can influence maybe some of the character or the thematic scenes.
yeah. We've previously run Nice Marines, which had a character entirely created by the Discord. We've had a couple. We would really love to have people get more involved. Get on there. Tell us your favorite game, and if we are clever enough to run a session of it, or if I'm clever enough, we will definitely play it, and you can help me out with that. Thank you very much again. We will look forward to seeing you next time. I've been Gordon.
I've been Wegs.
I have been Fitz.
And Mike.
We will catch you next time.
Flashing Badger.